Hi, good afternoon, guys. My name is Andre Mays, and
I'm Makila.
so today we want to touch on a topic that for some might be a little controversial. So we're just thinking about circumcision, but circumcision for the newborn. So today, nowadays it's been more popular for men, for grown men to actually get circumcised, but we're not going to touch on that today. But if you want to drop a link in the comments, just let me know if you want me to touch on that. So when it comes to circumcision, it has to do with the foreskin of the male's penis. So the male has foreskin that usually covers the tip of the penis. So it's basically cutting that foreskin off, and it has been traditionally done for religious purposes, for custom purposes, but lately with the buildup of infection going around, it's been done a lot more. You have do you have a son?
I do have a son.
Yep, he was circumcised.
He was circumcised, yep.
Okay, how did that go? Like,
It went fine. The healing was fast. I don't remember having to use, any type of medications. Well, they did say Tylenol for pain or just, wait until the healing,
mm.
goes
and
away. Just keep the area dry.
and how was the procedure itself? You were there for the entire
I
time.
wasn't
I'm
there for
taking
the
it. No.
for the procedure. I just consent to him getting the procedure done, but I wasn't there.
And how old was he at the time? He
Um,
didn't leave the hospital yet, right?
He didn't leave the hospital yet, so maybe it's about a couple of days old.
Okay.
That's it, yeah.
All right. So it's something that you have to realize, like, even with your religious beliefs, you should always think of it as one thing. It's your choice.
Right.
So don't think about what other people have done in the past or what your family have done. I mean, yeah, of course, respect them, but it's still your choice.
Right.
Not every single insurance covers circumcision, so it's another thing to speak about. Talk to your partner, speak with your physician, your insurance company, and even with the information that you're getting from us right now, still get a full detailed video. There's always resources that you can use. So we touched on that, and we let you know it's your decision. So there's always one thing people are talking about are the risks associated with it and what are the benefits. So, it might seem funny, but one of the benefits that a lot of people talk about are like the sexual benefits, or say, for example, the infection. It's never too soon to think about your child's sexual needs, because he's still a male at the end of the day. So was that something you were thinking about? Why did you do it? Well, not you, but
Well, I wasn't thinking about that.
Okay.
Honestly, I just did it because the doctor recommended it. Actually, and then it's a cultural thing too. But I just kind of had infection in the back of my mind. Doctor.
First thing, right?
The first thing is infection. If it's not cared for correctly, your child could potentially be at risk for an infection.
All right. So one of the benefits they're talking about is the lower risk of getting an STD. Okay. And so they're saying that it's a slightly lower chance, but slightly lower is not a bulletproof vest, obviously, but slightly lower is still better than nothing, right? And I guess they say the circumcised boy has a 1 in 1,000 chance of having a UTI. First year of life. That is still a significant number. See, I personally didn't know that. So one thing with these videos, we're going to use them as a chance for us to learn as well as me teaching you. So they included HIV in the sexual the STDs, and they said lower risk for your child growing up to get cancer of the penis. So it's one thing to think about. So you said you weren't there with your child, but you can be there throughout the whole entire procedure. I don't know if it's a now
I
thing.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't think especially after birth, I don't think they would even have the mother actually get up and be there. I didn't even ask that question.
Right.
That should be a question.
You're probably just tired too.
Yeah, you
Kinda
definitely are not
yeah.
thinking I want to get up and watch my child
Right.
getting tortured.
Probably be a little traumatizing.
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't want
thinking.
that, yeah.
Yeah. So another thing, it was just like, well, obviously, if you're taking off the foreskin, guess what's not gonna get infections? The foreskin, because it's gone. But so lower chances. And then we touched on yesterday in class. We were talking about phimosis. So for me, that was something new. I took a little bit of notes on that. And when I can get it together, should I pause this or just leave it? All right. So phimosis. It's basically a condition in where the foreskin of the penis can't retract. So it will appear as though there's like rings around the tip of the penis. So with that, it kind of gets stuck. So it causes pain. Now imagine the thing is with phimosis is that it can go away. So just having it is not a problem. It's just the symptoms that occur with the phimosis. So that pain and it might seem weird that I keep touching on the whole sexual thing, but you have to still think about your child's future. Like, growing up, he can have like pain off the foreskin while trying to have sex, or, so it's just something to consider. And then the infection that goes underneath, like the foreskin, it's always, everything falls back on that one thing. It's just infection, infection, infection. Whereas if you outweigh the cons of getting that removed, there are a lot of like myths about the nerve endings, the amount of nerve endings that are on the tip. But a study done actually showed that the good outweighed the bad, the benefits, So at the end, so the good outweighed the bad. So it ended with like your child leading a better life, but still goes back to it's still your choice, and consider that with your partner. I'm going to try to leave a lot of links. I'm going to leave a couple links for you to see the procedure, and that way you could keep yourself like more educated. But it's usually performed before your baby leaves the hospital. Anesthetic is given to numb the area. About 1 hour before the procedure, a numbing cream is placed on your baby's penis. Right before the procedure, the doctor will inject a local anesthetic at the base of the penis. The penis and foreskin are clean. A clamp is attached to the penis and the foreskin is removed by a scalpel. So the whole idea, you think in scalpel, the pain, but relatively the baby leaves same day. It's a 1 day thing. Baby leaves and you get to move on with your life. So it's just same care. Every time you change the diaper, you'll clean the penis. And there's always us you can link back to, like if you have questions, if you see something that seems painful, or if you get a foul smelling odor, you contact your doctor. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think you touched base with pretty much what it was about.
Right. And so there was a couple studies done. It was recently-ish that they were talking about the what kind of, again, with the pleasure and stuff like that, and the study that they did in a bunch of like men, it showed that there was no reduction in like sexual pleasure, no reduction in it was called like ejacular refraction, like the guy didn't orgasm any faster when he had the foreskin as opposed to when he had the foreskin. The only thing that they found that changed was that masturbation pleasure kind of dropped. But like I said, it's not stuff that you always seem to consider. But if you want us to do more videos like this, we can answer the tough questions so you don't have to. Do you think we covered everything?
I think so. If not, you'll get questions, right?
I think so.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Again, I'm Andre.
And I'm Aikila.
And hitting you up over here at Lincoln Tech.